This is the Kia Carens Clavis EV. Okay, the name may be quite a mouthful, but this is an important launch for Kia in India. In fact, it's a very strategic product because this is Kia's third electric vehicle for the Indian market after the EV6 and EV9. But more importantly, this is Kia's first mass market EV for the Indian market, and it's also the first mass market EV in the country to come equipped with 3 rows of seats. So the question is, does it really tick the right boxes being based on the hugely successful Carens MPV? Let's find out. The Carens has enjoyed tremendous success as a family vehicle. And quick on the heels of the launch of its updated version, the Carens Clavis, Kia has launched the MPV's electric version, which also marks the beginning of a new chapter for the manufacturer. The Carens Clavis EV builds on the strengths of the Carens like the spacious second and third rows, its comfort, a long list of features and more, while going green, which makes matters interesting. The EV here looks nearly identical to the Carens Clavis as the headlamps look exactly the same, though the front bumper is different and integrates the charging port in the center along with a set of LED fog lamps. The bumper also integrates active flaps at the bottom, which channel air to the battery pack to help in cooling it on the go. The EV also looks identical to the Carens Clavis from the sides, with the only change being the different wheel design with aero inserts. All variants get roof rails, a roof spoiler and a shark fin antenna as standard. The story at the rear is the same too, as the EV uses the same tail lamp design as the Carens Clavis with an LED strip connecting them from end to end, and overall, the similarity to the internal combustion engine powered versions should offer a sense of familiarity. And that sense of familiarity is carried over to the cabin as well, as the dashboard looks the same and you also get the same dual 12.5-inch displays and steering wheel with a flat top and bottom. The floating center console helps in liberating more space as there is no gear lever, and the drive selector is a stock on the steering wheel. The seating remains unchanged too, which means you get the same plush and comfortable seats. And as always, the second row is a highlight given the vehicle's positioning. Like every other Kia offering, the Carens Clavis EV is equipped with a long list of features, and in fact its feature list is actually very similar to what we've seen recently on the Carens Clavis. And that means you get ventilated front seats, an 8-speaker Bose music system, level 2 ADAS, a panoramic sunroof and more. But this being an EV, you also get the vehicle to load function, which makes things very interesting. Vehicle to load allows you to power other devices using the plug point inside or the charging port directly by using a connector. Second row seats get a one-touch tumble function, and the third row seats can recline too, just like the Carens Clavis. And the front passenger seat can also be moved and adjusted manually to make more space in the second row. You also get the same air purifier with AQI display, a wireless charging pad, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, and a panoramic sunroof as well. Kia has also equipped the Carens Clavis EV with level 2 ADAS with the usual list of features. You get 2 battery options to choose from for the Carens Clavis EV. One is a 42 kWh battery pack and the other is a bigger 51.4 kWh battery pack. ARAI certified range for the smaller one is 404 km, which is pretty decent, but the range for the bigger battery pack is a lot more impressive at 490 km per charge. Interestingly, these two are also the same battery packs that we have seen on the Hyundai Creta Electric, and that makes for an air of familiarity as far as the battery architecture is concerned. We only drove the Carens Clavis EV with the bigger battery, which powers a single electric motor that produces 170 PS and 255 Nm. Claimed 0 to 100 kmph time is just 8.4 seconds, but what impresses even more is the quietness of the powertrain, the progressive power delivery, and the smooth throttle responses. This makes for a very predictable feel while accelerating without any sudden jerks. Acceleration is also quick given the 170 PS output, so overtaking other vehicles, even at highway speeds, is easy. And with a claimed range of nearly 500 km per charge, one can expect the Carens Clavis EV to offer over 400 km on a single charge in the real world. Driving modes include Eco, Normal and Sport, and offer a noticeable difference in acceleration and throttle responses too. Kia claims a 100 kilowatt DC fast charger will let you recharge the larger battery pack from 10% to 80% in just 39 minutes, while an 11 kilowatt AC home charger will take 4 hours and 45 minutes for the same task. These are pretty quick times, so be it heading out on a road trip with planned charging stops to top up the charge or simply charging overnight at home, the Carens Clavis EV will not take too long. What's more, you get 4 levels of regenerative braking, with the highest being the I-pedal mode, which essentially allows single pedal driving and allows maximum regeneration. Kia has tweaked the suspension, keeping the increased weight of the vehicle in mind besides the revised center of gravity. And the result is a ride quality that impresses, thus helping the Carens Clavis EV take an additional box for family car buyers. It also offers a confident feel when driving enthusiastically and feels stable at highway speeds. So to answer the question I asked at the start, the Carens Clavis EV does tick the right boxes and also appeals as a 3-row electric MPV. Prices begin from 18 lakh rupees ex-showroom and go up to 24.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom. And in our opinion, these are excellent prices if you're looking to buy a family vehicle with a green number plate and space for more than 5 people.